Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip. Welcome to the 13th match of the 2017 High-Q season, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union. Today's match features students from Mary G. Montgomery High School, Bryant, and the home team, St. Luke's. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Here is how our points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The team will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams up here can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. All right, now we'll start our competition. Good luck, everybody. We'll start with current events, and we always start with the home team, which is in position number 1, St. Luke's. Here's your question. On January 29, 2017, this tennis legend beat Rafael Nadal in 5 sets to win the Australian Open. This win was his 18th Grand Slam. Give me his last name.
Federer.
Federer is right. 4 points. Bryant, at the Grammys, there is what people are calling the Diva Showdown for Album of the Year and Song of the Year between Beyoncé and what other female vocalist?
Adele.
Of course, right. 4 points. And Mary G. Montgomery. What company gave its employees the day off after the Super Bowl in lieu of airing a multi-million-dollar commercial during the game?
Heinz.
Yes, we'll take that. Very good. 4 points. Good start for everybody. Now we'll move on to American history, to St. Luke's. In the year 1900, a super patriotic group in China violently rebelled against foreign influence in their homeland. They murdered more than 200 missionaries and other white foreigners. Give me the name of this group.
The Boxers.
Yes, the Boxers. Very good. 4 points. Bryant, the Washington Naval Conference of 1921 set the stage for future treaties that might prevent a Second World War. Several years later, 62 nations ratified a pact that was initiated by the American Secretary of State and the French Foreign Minister. Although this agreement essentially outlawed war, it did not provide a means of enforcement in the event of a showdown. Give the name of this pact.
The Kellogg-Briand Pact.
That's right. 4 points. Mary Montgomery. In August of 1942, American forces in the Pacific captured Guadalcanal, part of an island chain that was critical for getting supplies to Australia. After several desperate naval battles and a major loss of troops, the Japanese abandoned this whole island group. Give the name of this important island group.
Philippines.
Try again. St. Luke's.
The Marshall Islands.
No, Bryant. No, it was the Solomon Islands. Solomons. No points on that. Our topic is biology. Back to our home team. Identify the type of plant growth that arises from cell division at the tips of roots and shoots.
Budding.
Try again.
Sprouting.
Try again.
Germination.
Try again. No, sorry, Bryant or Mary Montgomery. Anybody want to buzz in? Mary Montgomery. Go ahead, your answer, please.
Sporum.
No. Bryant?
Floral fission.
Primary. That's what we needed. Primary growth. No points. Bryant, your question. Identify the plant's primary water-conducting tissue that forms a continuous system from the roots up through the shoot.
Xylem.
Yes, 4 points. Mary Montgomery, identify the type of leaf in which the blade is divided into leaflets.
Dicott.
Try again. St. Luke's.
Pernicious.
No. Bryant.
Marystem.
No. Compound leaves. Compound is what we're needing. All right. We're going to ask the first toss-up of the match. Question right now. It's in sports. So teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to think it knows the answer can buzz in. 4 points for a correct answer and only one answer per team. The New England Patriots won Super Bowl 49, but it came on the heels of a controversy-plagued season. Give the name the media coined for St. Luke's.
Deflategate.
Yes, Deflategate is right. All right, now we're going to move to literature. Back to St. Luke's. In Kate Chopin's short story titled A Point at Issue, give the name of the European city to which Eleanor travels and in which she temporarily resides.
Paris.
4 points, right.
I didn't know.
That's the best expression I've seen all season. That is great. Bryant, your question. In the short story titled A Very Old Man with Enormous Wings, give the name of the priest who promised to write a letter to his bishop about the angel who showed up at the Palaio's home after 3 days of rain.
Father Gonzaga.
That's right. 4 points. Mary Montgomery. In Ernest Hemingway's short story titled Two Big-Hearted River Part 2, give the name of the specific type of butter Nick put on flapjacks at his campsite by the river.
Apple butter.
Apple butter is right. 4 points. Now we're going to change the topic and ask some questions in math. Now in math, each team will have 60 seconds instead of 15 to give an answer, and every team gets a copy of every question for possible bonus points. So first question goes exclusively to St. Luke, so everyone open your yellow math envelopes now. A model for the water level caused by the tide at a boat dock in Maine is given by y equals 4 sine of quantity pi over 6 times x minus 7 pi over 6, where y is the water level in feet at a time x hours after midnight. What is the maximum water level in feet attained by this model for this particular day in question?
$13.
That's right. Who needs 60 seconds? All right, next question goes to Bryant. Everyone open your red math envelopes. Let b denote a real number larger than 1. If the logarithm base b of 2 is 0.36, the logarithm base b of 3 is 0.56, and the logarithm base b of 5 is 0.83, what is the value of the logarithm base b of 8 times 5 to the 4th power divided by 9? Your answer should be expressed in decimal form to 2 places. Thirty seconds for Bryant. Ten seconds.
$555.12.
Sorry, St. Luke's or Mary G. Montgomery? St. Luke's.
2.38.
Sorry, Mary Montgomery. The answer? 3.28 is the answer, 3.28. All right, next math question goes to Mary Montgomery. Everyone open your blue math envelopes. The path x, t, y, t in the plane of an object is given by a parametric form by x is 3 cosine of t and y is 3 sine of t. This path describes a circle for 0 is less than or equal to t, which is less than or equal to 2t, t in the interval from 0 to 2 pi. How far does the object travel during the interval? Your answer should be expressed as a multiple of pi. Thirty seconds for Mary G. Montgomery.
1.5 pi,
Try again.
pi halves,
Try again.
pi 6,
Try again.
pi thirds.
Sorry. Teams, wait for the buzzer. Don't buzz in early because then you go last. Bryant buzzed in early. St. Luke's.
6 pi.
6 pi is right. All right. Back to some 15-second questions now. Shakespeare. Back to St. Luke's. In The Merchant of Venice, the Prince of Morocco selects one of 3 chests in hopes of winning Portia's hand in marriage. Give the specific type of material the chest he chooses is made of.
Gold.
4 points. Right. Right. At the conclusion of King Lear, give the name of the character who says, "The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest hath borne most. We that are young shall never see so much, nor live so long."
Kent.
Try again.
Gloucester.
Try again.
Edgar.
Yes, 2 points. Edgar. Mary Montgomery. In Much Ado About Nothing, give the name of the man Lady Beatrice asked Signor Benedict to kill.
Klaus,
Try again.
Caius,
Try again. Right?
Claudio.
Claudio is right. 1 point. Geography is our topic. Back to St. Luke's. In 1960, a group of oil-producing nations in Southwest Asia formed an organization to coordinate policies on selling petroleum products. Give the commonly known acronym of this group.
OPEC.
Correct. 4 points. Bryant. One of the oldest cities in the world is located between the Dead Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. It has been a place of pilgrimage and worship for Jews, Christians, and Muslims since biblical times. Give me the name of the city.
Jerusalem.
Yes, 4 points. And Mary Montgomery. The Persian Gulf forms the eastern coastline of a country which borders Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Give the name of the country.
Iran,
Try again.
Turkey,
Try again. St. Luke's.
Kuwait.
Kuwait is right. 1 point. We are halfway through our competition right now. Mary G. Montgomery has 8 points. Bryant is second with 23. St. Luke's is in the lead with 30 points.
New Horizons Credit Union has been serving its members and the community since 1950. New Horizons Credit Union is a proud supporter of the arts, civic activities, local charities, and higher education, including sponsoring annual scholarship opportunities open to all high schools. Visit New Horizons online at newhcu.org to learn about upcoming supported events that help make this area a great place to live. New Horizons Credit Union, offering its members solutions for the real world.
All right, teams, we're ready to start the second half now. We'll open in chemistry. Back to St. Luke's. Good luck, everybody. Score a lot of points. Give the last name of the British chemist responsible for formulating the first modern atomic theory.
Rutherford,
Try again.
Mendel,
Try again. Bryant.
Glipner?
What was it?
Glipner?
No, sorry. Mary Montgomery?
Dalton.
Yes, very good. 1 point for Mary Montgomery. John Dalton. Bryant. State the name of the ionic compound formed from 2 atoms of sodium, 2 atoms of sulfur, and 3 atoms of oxygen.
Sodium sulfate?
Try again.
Sodium sulfide?
Try again. No, St. Luke's or Mary Montgomery? St.
sodium
Luke's.
sulfite,
No. Mary Montgomery? No. Sodium thiosulfate. That's what we needed. Mary Montgomery. Give the name of the diprotic organic acid, commonly known as vitamin C. Second. Bryant.
Citric acid?
Sorry. St. Luke's. Ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid is the answer we needed. Art history is a topic. To St. Luke's. Vincent van Gogh wrote that the type of tree he included in his painting titled Starry Night is beautiful because it has lines and proportions like an Egyptian obelisk. Identify the type of tall tree that dominates the left foreground of the painting with deep and dark green hues with subtle red lines.
Oak tree,
Try again.
pear tree,
Try again.
spruce tree,
Try again.
pine tree,
Nope. Teams wait for the buzzer. Mary
Cypress.
Montgomery.
Cypress.
A cypress tree, right. 1 point for Mary Montgomery. Bryant. This artist and draftsman immersed himself in the city life of Paris and depicted it with a sharp eye and wry humor. His limited output of paintings and almost all of his abundant series of drawings and lithographic posters are devoted to the cabaret and the scenes of the Montmartre, an area of Paris that became famous in the last decade of the 19th century as home of the many painters, studios, and art galleries. Give me the last name of this artist.
Toulouse-Lautrec.
That's right. Very good. Henri Toulouse-Lautrec. Mary Montgomery. This Dutch-born painter was the son of a Protestant pastor and was himself a lay preacher for a time in the Belgian coal mines. Give the last name of this artist who is renowned for his series of 12 paintings depicting sunflowers.
Van Gogh.
That's right, Vincent van Gogh. Very good. Time for our second toss of the match. It's called Team Choice. Before the match began, each team chose the subject it wanted to be quizzed on. There's 4 points for a correct answer, but Team Choice is only 1 answer per team. So teams, if I rule the original team's answer wrong, you can buzz in immediately as soon as you think you know the answer, and then you'll receive 2 points instead of just 1. So St. Luke's, you chose American history. Again, reminder, 1 answer. President Wilson earned the hostility of business people and bigots when he nominated the first Jewish candidate for the Supreme Court in 1916. This progressive-minded Massachusetts lawyer had defended the constitutionality of workers' rights in the case of Muller versus Oregon. Give me the last name of this man. Five seconds.
Goldstein.
Sorry. Bryant.
Rees.
What was your answer again?
Rees.
No. Mary Montgomery.
Goldwater.
No. It's a famous university near Boston named after him, Brandeis. Brandeis. No points. Bryant, you chose Shakespeare. Here is your question. One answer, please. In King Lear, Act 3, Kent gives the messenger an object to be delivered to Cordelia. Name the object.
A letter.
Sorry. St. Luke's or Mary Montgomery. You can buzz in at any time if you know the answer. St. Luke's.
A ring.
A ring is right. 2 points. Mary Montgomery, you chose literature. Again, just one answer, please. In Ernest Hemingway's short story titled The Short Happy Life of Frances Macomber, Mrs. Macomber was a woman of beauty and social position. A few years before she and her husband traveled to Africa on safari, she'd been paid to endorse a beauty product. Give the amount Mrs. Macomber had been given as the price for endorsing, with photos, a beauty product which she had never used.
$5,000.
That's right, 4 points. All right, time for our second toss-up of the match. In this case, it's geography, so everybody, hands on your buzzers. As soon as you think you know the answer, buzz in. The northern border of Turkey lies on the shores of a large body of water. Name this body of water. St. Luke's.
Mediterranean Sea.
Sorry. Bryant or Mary Montgomery?
Black Sea.
Yes, Black Sea. Mary Montgomery, right. Very good. Topic is physics. Back to St. Luke's. Give the name of the quantity for describing the effect of a lens or spherical mirror equal in magnitude to the ratio of the image height to the object height.
Focal length.
Try again.
Lens radius.
Try again.
Lens length.
Try again. What was your last answer? No. Bryant?
Convexity.
No. Mary Montgomery? No, it was magnification. That's what we needed. Bryant, state the name given to the point on or near a body where all of the mass of the body may be considered to reside.
Center of mass.
That's right, center of mass. Very good. Mary Montgomery, give the name of the form of electromagnetic radiation with frequencies typically between those of ultraviolet light and gamma rays.
X-rays.
Yes, very good, 4 points. Our topic now is American government. Back to St. Luke's. Give the last name of the woman from Iowa who served as the first female national chairperson of the Republican National Committee from 1974 to 1977.
Barbara Bush.
Try again.
Condoleezza Rice.
Try again. Bryant.
Smith.
Smith is right. Mary Louise Smith, 1 point. Bryant. Interest groups take sides for or against candidates based on the group's views in some specific area of public policy. Give the term used to describe groups that raise and distribute money to candidates who will further their goals or interests.
PACs.
That's right, political action committees, 4 points. Mary Montgomery, give the last name of the presidential candidate who became the first since 1888 to win the popular vote, yet failed to win the presidency. seconds. Bryant.
Al Gore.
Al Gore is right. 1 point. The second one is Hillary Clinton. World history is a topic. To St. Luke's. In 1789, when members of France's National Assembly found themselves locked out of their meeting place, they gathered in another location. From there, they pledged to continue meeting until a new constitution had been drawn up. Give the name of this pledge made by the National Assembly.
Tennis court pledge.
Try again.
Tennis court oath.
Yes, tennis court oath. 3 points.
An oath. No.
Bryant. 3-year-old Ivan IV became monarch of Russia in 1533. Because of his young age, Russia's landowning nobles struggled with each other for control over Ivan. Give the term by which these nobles were called.
Boyers.
That's right. 4 points. Mary Montgomery. Even after the period called the Enlightenment, France still adhered to an outdated political and social system. Under this system, everyone in France belonged to one of 3 social classes: the clergy, the nobility, and everybody else. Give the name by which these 3 social classes were known.
Estates.
That's right, 4 points. All right, we're down to the last question of today's contest. It's a math question. It's a toss-up. It's worth 4 points. Everyone open your white math envelopes now. 1 slice of pizza is removed from a circular pizza 24 inches in diameter, having a central angle of pi/3 radians. Treating the pizza as a flat circular object, determine the area in square inches of the remaining pizza as a multiple of pi. Okay, Bryant.
72.
Sorry. St. Luke's or Mary Montgomery? You have 35 seconds left to give an answer. Mary Montgomery?
24.
Sorry. St. Luke's, all yours.
Two.
What was your answer?
2.
No, it was 120. 120 is what we needed. But a very, very good match today. You saw a good one today. Mary Montgomery with 30, St. Luke's with 35. Today's winner, Bryant, with 41 points.